this be one of the best moments of your life. You're listening to the Business Mirror Podcast for a broader look on business with Senior Editor Dennis Estopace.
Good day, I'm Dennis Estopace, and welcome to Market Mondays, a BM Broader Look podcast segment which provides a view of the Philippine stock market performance. Market Mondays is based on the stock market outlook story that comes out in the print edition and online version of the Business Mirror every Monday. The journalist behind the stock market outlook story is Business Mirror reporter VG Kabuwag. For the text version online, please go to www.businessmirror.com.ph and search for Stock Market Outlook. For the print version, please go to the companies section of the Business Mirror newspaper. Let's get on with the story. Share prices rebounded last week with the main index gaining 4% and went back to the 7,500 point level. Still, trading remained volatile. The benchmark Philippine Stock Exchange Index gained 306.41 points to close the week at 7,507.20 points. The index continued to show its weakness during Monday's trade, closing at the 7,100 point level. The index went up for 4 straight trading sessions after China's central bank pumped money into its system to counter the impact of the novel coronavirus on the world's second-largest economy. The Bangko Sentral ng Pilipinas, meanwhile, cut its borrowing rates by 25 basis points last week. The move was received positively by investors, seeing this as an attempt by monetary authorities to pump prime the local economy. However, average trading value remained low at an average of only 6.2 billion pesos for the week. Foreign investors were net buyers at 736.29 million pesos. All other sub-indices went up with the exception of the Mining and Oil Index, which fell 3% or 279.79 points to close the week at 7,383.47 points. The broader All Shares Index gained 130.43 points to close at 4,422.64. The Financials Index rose 66.16 to close at 1,791.09. The Industrial Index soared 470.24 to 9,391.68. The Holding Firms Index was up 245.70 to 7,146.01. The Property Index climbed 198.06 to close at 4,036.80. The Services Index added 27.71 to close at 1,502.87. Losers still led gainers 111 to 105, and 29 shares were unchanged. The top gainers were IPM Holdings Incorporated, Jackstones Incorporated, SFA Semicon Philippines Corporation, Alliance Select Foods International Incorporated, Frutas Holdings Incorporated, and Macro Asia Corporation. The top losers, on the other hand, were Agri-Nurture Incorporated, Liberty Flour Mills Incorporated, ISM Communications Corporation, DFNN Incorporated, Holcim Philippines Incorporated, and Euromed Laboratories Incorporated. This week, trading is expected to remain volatile. Nonetheless, the recent attempt by monetary authorities to boost the economy could help improve sentiment. Broker 2 Trade Asia said that given the weak tolerance for most seasoned fund managers on the unknown risk of the novel coronavirus, expect liquidity to flock into fixed income instruments for now, especially with several firms floating their respective corporate notes. Broker 2 Trade Asia said that for now, investor sentiment would ride on the release of the corporate earnings for last year, as well as the recalibration of the 2020 outlook for the economy that will now include the effects of the novel coronavirus, the Taal eruption, and even the African swine fever. Broker 2 Trade Asia advised to trade the range and position gradually on bargains. It sees immediate support for the main index at 7,400 points and resistance at 7,600 points to 7,650 points. For the stock picks, broker Regina Capital and Development Corporation advised to take profit on the stock of Manila Water Company Incorporated after its share price took an upward trend. Manila Water is getting an additional boost from the formation of a strong support at the 50-day moving average at 12 pesos and 72 centavos, Regina Capital said. The broker said that served as a jumping board and Manila Water rallied 10% in last week's trade. The broker said that served as a jumping board and Manila Water rallied 10% in last week's trade. Regina Capital said that participants can lock in gains near term until Manila Water reinforced current support and gain enough momentum for another assault upwards. Regina Capital said it is placing a resistance price on the stock at 16 pesos and 35 centavos. The shares of Manila Water closed last week at 13 pesos and 28 centavos apiece. Meanwhile, the broker gave the same advice on the stock of Manila Electric Company or MER. Regina Capital said that despite the strong rally in last week's trade, Manila Electric Company still fell short of its ongoing resistance level at 296 pesos, which has limited the movement of MER's shares in the previous weeks. This leaves Manila Electric Company highly susceptible to profit-taking in the coming days, especially since the established support goes as low as 275 pesos and 55 centavos, Regina Capital said. Regina Capital added that its technical reading shows indicators remaining within bearish territories. Manila Electric Company's shares closed Friday at 288 pesos and 80 centavos apiece.
Thank you for listening to the Business Mirror podcast. For a broader look on business, follow us on Facebook and Twitter at Business Mirror. Until next time.